African Champions League last day of play in the group stages produces some spectacular statistics, with current holder Esperance of Tunis and TP Mazembe making the crossover into the last 8 of the competition. Raja of Casablanca crashes out of the group stage as 6 other Northern African teams book places into the last 8 of the CAF Confederations Cup. Spanish football is on the move to increase its fan base in Africa. The competition's managing director has been canvassing some potential ties on the continent. And then Sadio Mane, Mohamed Salah and Pierre Aubameyang all in the top 5 goal-scoring chart in English top-flight football. Thanks for honoring our invitation on Africanews. Football Planet starts right now. A very warm welcome to Football Planet will begin with the African Champions League. The men finally have been separated from the boys as the competition enters the knockout phase. The reigning African champions, Esperance of Tunis, who traveled with a less strengthened 15-man squad, still managed to defeat FC Platinum by 2-1 away in Zimbabwe to remain the only unbeaten side in all of the group stage. The complete results as well as the qualified teams for the quarterfinals of this year's Champions League right ahead. The quarterfinal draws will be done on Wednesday, March 20th. And now, still in the Champions League, CAF Champions League's all-time top scorer, Trezor Mputu Mabi of the DRC, scored for TP Mazembe in a 2-0 win at home to secure a quarterfinal spot for the Congolese Giants. The 33-year-old now has scored 52 goals in Africa's most prestigious club football competition. And now let's talk the CAF Confederations Cup, where the final round of group games in that competition were equally played over the weekend, with 8 teams picking up tickets into the quarterfinals as well. Here is a complete list of the quarterfinalists. Like I told you in our top stories, the Spanish La Liga, arguably the best football league in the world today, is hoping to win their hearts as well as the support of many Africans, as the managing director explains why the league is multiplying activities on the continent. Nyasha Motidzwa and William Bahia with more on that.
In the battle for the hearts and minds of Africa's growing legion of connected football fans, Spain's La Liga has stolen a march on rivals as it seeks to grow its footprint on the African continent. La Liga's managing director in Africa, Antonio Baradas, details the global positioning of the league's brand as they rival the English Premier League for popularity.
We want to be, we are all over the world, so the more we know it, especially when we come over here to Africa, we know it, the growth over here is tremendous. I mean, in Europe today, there's about 60% is over 50 years old. Today in Africa, where over 60% is under 25 years old. So definitely the growth is over here is going to be tremendous.
La Liga has a coaches training program in Nigeria, consults to the Kenyan Premier League, has provided administrative workshops for the Tanzania Football Federation, and has activities in South Africa, Cameroon, Senegal, Angola, Mozambique, and Morocco.
I'll tell you today, I think it's very few children in Soweto today that don't know about La Liga, because definitely with the work we've been doing, definitely people they're more aware about La Liga. And La Liga is not only Real Madrid and Barcelona. La Liga, we are 22 clubs in second division.
With football markets saturated in other parts of the world, Africa can now be a new battleground for football brands and a share of the commercial pie.
And now on to the Africa Cup of Nations. The last round of qualifiers ahead of Egypt 2019 will be played this weekend on the 22nd, 23rd and 24th of March 2019 with a couple of interesting and fate-deciding fixtures across the continent. Take a look at some of the fixtures as well as a reminder of the qualified teams. And now be sure to have a complete idea of the results of these matches and more, as well as the 24 teams that will be taking part in the Africa Cup of Nations 2019 edition in Egypt later this year. The guys doing big on the continent when it comes to scoring for their national teams are equally reinventing that fine form with most of their European clubs. Let's move over to the English Premier League and take a look at the list of top goal scorers this far. We begin our African football European tour in the English Premier League, where Sadio Mane was on the score sheet for Liverpool as they beat Fulham at Craven Cottage by 2-1. The Senegalese, who is in red-hot form, has scored 17 goals this season in the league and has scored in each of his last 11 games for Liverpool. In France, South African striker Lebo Motiba's 8th of the season helped his Strasbourg side to pull a 2-2 draw away at Nîmes. Veteran Senegalese striker Souleymane Camara, with very limited play time, scored his first for the season in just 6 appearances as Montpellier lost on their trip to Lyon by 2-3. Francois Kamano of Guinea-Conakry opened scoring at the 59th minute as Bordeaux led their home game against Rennes. It was his 9th of the season, only to see that leveled out by Senegal's Mbaye Niang at the 90th minute with his 6th of the season. In Italy, Seko Fofana of Ivory Coast was on target with his second goal of the season, which was not good enough to earn points in Udinese's 2-3 defeat away to Napoli. Another Ivorian, Salomon Kalou, scored twice for Hertha Berlin in the German Bundesliga, but his 4th and 5th goals seemed insufficient as visiting title chasers Dortmund scored 3 times to claim all 3 points. In the Spanish La Liga, Atletico of Madrid received another sucker punch in a 2-0 defeat by Athletic Bilbao. 24-year-old Inaki Williams, who can either play for Ghana or Liberia, scored his 8th goal of the season in a 2-0 win. Franco-Tunisian Wissam Ben Yadeh is also making headlines in Spain after scoring his 16th of the season for Sevilla FC in an away victory at Espanyol Barcelona. And finally, Carl Toko Ekambi scored 2 goals in 2 minutes to give struggling Villarreal a 3-1 home win against Rayo Vallecano. It was 5 in 26 for the Cameroonian winger as he intends to gain playing time with the indomitable Lions of Cameroon. And with that outstanding performance by African players over the weekend, we conclude today's show. Get more sports news on our website, www.africanews.com. Leave us your opinions and comments as well as suggestions on the addresses below the screen. I will be with you next Monday for another exciting edition of Football Planet. Have an excellent week. Bye-bye.